Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order, the part 3. Time gate is gone, but I'm not getting to that anytime soon. Probably not before I move back, because I know it's at the end of section, I think, 19. I think it's like 20 to 30 for the ending. I don't think I'm going to be getting that before I go back, which is fine, right? It's not a big deal. I'll have enough time for this. The greatest battle on the moon. I think we're going to see giant girls fighting. They're going to be seemingly drop-kicking each other as we watch. Wonder if we'll actually play it? I don't know. We'll have to see. For now, though, no battles. Because they said we can't do it. But, I mean, it might be like, you know, the giant mecha battle where it replaces our master commands with Protea commands, right? Where it's like, you do the stuff while you're also fighting an enemy. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's options out there. Operation Persuade Protea Altar was a huge success. So apparently, in the Japanese, it wasn't palter. It was, because it would be Protea. So pu, and then altar would be like aruta, ta. So you take the first sound of purotia, and you do the last sound of aruta, pu, ta, right? And if you don't know what that is, you may also be Canadian and have to Google that. You have to realize, guys, when you're not in the United States, knowledge of Spanish is quite minimal. So I knew it, but I feel like a lot of people might not. It's a naughty, it's a big naughty. Anyways, I understand why they changed that to palter, because one, it just doesn't work, because we don't say purotia, right? But two, I don't know if they want to use that word too much. It's a little tug in the collar, right? Anyways, it was a huge success, though. Welcome back, Master. Protea Altar. See, it's funny because my brain was like, say it, you have a chance, say it. It's like, no, I'm good. Protea Altar told me what happened. I'm so glad your mission went well. And I'm relieved to see that you're okay too, X. Welcome back to the team. Thank you. I heard all about your travails? Because I look at this and go, travail, which... Is that a word in English too? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy. Oh. Travails. Wait, how do they say it? Travails. Oh. Travails. Painful or laborious effort. Okay. I don't think I've ever used that in English. I heard about your travails on the way here. I feel so bad that I wasn't there to help. So much so that I don't even have any craving for sweets at the moment. Well, no, that's not true. But I do feel like I should at least cut back for a while. You were eating like 50,000 calories a day. That's what killed Elvis Presley. Please don't. There's nothing wrong with eating your fill. Besides, it'd be a waste to not take advantage of being back at the mall. Good point. It does look a little different, but this is clearly the same Dubai Mall I remember so fondly. And the shops are still in the same spots, too. Right. I recommend taking this chance to get souvenirs while you can, especially since all the delicious food here is free. Oh, right. I have something to report. Protea Altar went on ahead to Old Dubai by herself. She said she would need to spend the evening preparing for the fight. What about guarding the mall? Protea could attack it before Palter is ready if she figures out what we're up to. Good thinking, Lip. Naturally, I've accounted for that eventuality. Protea hasn't moved since she went back to Area F. It looks like she still needs to spend the better part of the day sleeping to conserve magical energy. The AI supporting her did try to attack the mall while you were away, but Mash and I were able to fend them off with the aid of a surprise helper. Even accounting for their... Are we talking about Anderson? Even accounting for their ability to respond from their servers, we should be safe for a few days. Yep. Surprise helper. Is that what you call throwing a non-combatant into the fray? I've got my hands full with my research. I don't have time for this idiotic election you've... Hello, Mr. Hans. You're not an illusion, are you? Or an imposter? So this has gotten big enough for you to get involved, huh, Kishinami? And what's with that outfit? I mean, you're finally wading into the fray yourself? Well, I'm even less inclined to step in. Is this shaping up to be one of those things where all the survivors wind up condemned to forced labor for the rest of their lives? Now, don't be like that, Mr. Hans. You should try just going with the flow sometimes. Besides, you're the kind of person who always has to know how a story ends, no matter how ridiculous it may be, right? Only for books I've chosen to read for myself. I don't even crack open the covers of books other people insist I read unless I have absolutely nothing better to do. This part of the mall's getting far too noisy for my liking. I'm gonna bounce. Don't bother looking for me. He really left. It's always hard to change Anderson's mind. Once he digs his heels in, there's no moving him. And as you know, every servant has heels. Even the males. Every one. Oh yes, I know. I've even seen him criticize the King of Heroes himself, right to his face before. Never mind that cool lore drop. Let's focus on Protea. Well, it's not really lore drop. We literally did that ourselves, but... Good point. Right now, our job is to make this battle between King Protea and Protea Alter happen. That said, there's only so much we can do. Protea Alter is currently sprawled out and growing in what's left of Old Dubai. She's using the runes to conceal herself from Protea while she grows to suitable size to compete with her directly. She should be 100 meters by tomorrow morning, the same size Protea is now. At that scale, the rest of us won't be able to fight alongside her. We just end up pancaked. So instead, I was thinking of using Old Dubai's base so we can get Protea and Alter instructions from there. The only problem is she's refusing to listen to anyone other than you, Tanner. But that's okay. Honestly, I'm surprised she agreed to listen to orders at all. Anyway, I'm sure you're all pretty worn out, so why don't you spend the night here and head to Old Dubai tomorrow? The battle can wait until then. As I see it, the two Proteas are evenly matched. You're going to be the deciding factor, Tanner, so make sure you butter Alter up to make it easier for her to win. All right. Nothing happened. I don't know, I was expecting something to happen overnight. No, it was just we just slept. Good morning, everyone. Did you sleep well last night? And everyone's like, we don't really sleep. Except me, I do. Huh? Where's Lip? She headed over to Old Dubai last night. She said something about not wanting to make the rest of you wait since she's slower than everyone else. She was concerned about slowing us down back at the crater too. What a shame. It's really no trouble at all. I know, right? She'd refused to budge for anyone back when her ego was in full swing. But now that she's back to her initial setting, she's actually worried about others? It's so weird. Still, it's nice she's being so considerate. Make sure you find a chance to praise her for it later. Anyway, let's get this operation underway. I surveyed the part of Area F where Protea is right now with a telescope. She's already awake. We can't take the sand ship and risk her spotting us, so we'll have to get to Old Dubai on foot. Half of you float. Half of them float. Don't think there'll be a lot of on foot. But we got there. Again, I was expecting something to happen on the journey. Anyways, it still looks the same. Right. The main street is relatively intact, but Protea completely wrecked the town square. All the AIs who survived evacuated the mall, so we're the only ones left who... Huh? Oh hey, it's you! Welcome, customers, welcome. It will be lunchtime soon. How about a light meal? We are currently out of stock of menu items 1 through 29. I'm very sorry. Please come back again another time. Have a wonderful day. Welcome, customers. Welcome. Oh, he's looping. The first gens stayed behind. Yep, their purpose is to support humans. So they'll just naturally prioritize keeping Old Dubai running over self-preservation, even if there aren't any more humans left here. So they've been staying behind in this empty city, working hard all this time. Hey, do you want to read a terrifying story about that? Read There Will Come Soft Rains, Ray Bradbury. It's a story about what about all the automations, the things that we've automated in life. What would happen if every human died and the automations kept running? Terrifying story. I think it's Ray Bradbury. I'm like 95% certain it's Ray Bradbury. I'm going to Google this to make sure, because if it's not, I'm going to look like a right hoser. There Will Come Soft Rains by Ray Bradbury. I'm good. Bradbury's work is so good. The other AIs will come back once the city is safe again. Speaking of which, where's Protea Alter? If you're looking for my manager, she's standing tall over the southern edge of the area. See over there? She looks like a gigantic warship standing on its end. I know it's meant to be like a ship standing up, but I did imagine Gunbuster first. I need to watch Gunbuster. So she's raring to go then. I can tell from the aura radiating from her. Okay, I'll open up a comms line so you can offer her words of encouragement as her second. Hang on. Where's Lip? Lip? Huh. Her signal's overlapping with Protea Alter's. If we go over there, and Lip is crossing her arms in front of Protea Alter crossing her arms, I'm going to scream. Maybe they're sharing information or something? Okay, I thought they were arguing for a second. Ugh, I hate those stupid towers. What the hell are they made of that can't destroy them even at full strength? Then there are all those buildings sized for humans around my feet, making it impossible to walk anywhere. Man, I'm glad I didn't get stationed in that cramped-ass space. That's the one area where I feel bad for Protea. Those are Wurtzite towers. Wurtzite? Is that real? Made with transcription synchronization processing technology, which imbues materials with the same hardness as a substance they transsynchronize with. Is that real? Wurtzite? I've never heard of that. Wurtzite? Oh, Wurtzite is a rare zinc iron sulfide mineral, named after Charles Adolf Wurtz. What's its just gonna type in hardness level. How hard is it? I know they trans-synchronize, but is it like, let's see here. It's a most hardness scale of like 3.5 to 4. So about fluorite level. That's not very strong at all, right? But I guess they use a less hard material and then transcription synchronize the hardness to it. Sure, man. Sure. Apparently those towers are about half as tough as one of Earth's own plates. Seriously? What about their mass then? How can these towers be freestanding? Why don't they crush the whole city? Since their density comes from synchronization, they don't actually weigh more than their appearance implies. They're basically designed to be indestructible since their purpose is to house the world's entire population. Yeah, you know what? It does make sense that those would be the things that they put priority towards, because if those go down, humanity's done. In a way, each tower is like a duplicate of Earth itself. That's interesting. But even if they're only relics of a past that's over and done now, I still think they're worth protecting. What is it? Nothing. Anyway, what are you doing here? Came to fight alongside me, forget it. I can't do that. Trash and Crush works by physically compressing matter. You and Protea are going to be grappling at close range, so I won't be able to target only her. Not to mention your little skill won't work on us now anyway. It takes a while for you to compress your targets, so we could easily get out of the way or hide behind one of those towers. Right, so I'm trusting you to handle this fight alone. That said, how exactly are you going to defeat her? Keep hitting her until she loses consciousness or something? You can't defeat either of us that way. I'm gonna rip her arms off and tear out her core. Oh, well, yeah, that's one way to do it. It's the only way to stop her for good. Well, our stupidly kind-hearted master asked me to just neutralize her, but that just won't work. Are you sure you can't reason with her? Protea's not naturally aggressive like you or Melt. That's interesting. So she has, like, changed. This isn't like a deep thing inside her. Something has changed her. If we just talk to her. Seriously, have you gone nuts? Non-aggressive, gentle, cowardly, those are all just surface details. You know as well as I do that we're just weapons who look like people, monsters be made by cutting out parts of ourselves. Doesn't matter how many human traits we pick up, one wrong press of a button and we'll go right back to the monsters we used to be. And once we break down like that, we can't get back to the way we were unless someone destroys us. It's like they say, the only true cure for idiocy is death. Besides, Protea, and by extension me, are the most dangerous of all us sisters. Nobody would be surprised if either of us suddenly decided to destroy humanity one day. I don't think that's true. I mean, you and Protea are both AIs. Neither of you are able to harm humans. If you tried, you'd just end up hurting yourselves, right? So that's what you've learned, huh? You sure picked up a lot in the short time you've been active. As you are now, you're the kind of AI people like to have around. I liked you better the way you were before. That is a horrible thing to say to someone, usually. How you'd openly flaunt your resentments and get yourself all worked up about who you loved and who you hated. Is that so? I guess that's because you're a nasty piece of work. Oh, goodness. There, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I love the way you always run your mouth and inevitably say something that pisses people off. Me, I find weaklings hideous to look at, but they're also the only kind of creatures I care about. Conversely, I also hate people who are stronger than me. As far as I'm concerned, they may as well not exist. Well, lucky for me, nobody like that actually does exist, but still. Huh? You only care for creatures you find hideous. Isn't that contradictory? Contradiction is what makes it so good. Nobody likes being around boring, perfect goody two-shoes, right? Listen, Lip, don't settle for masters who'll only love the good things about you. Any master you choose needs to love your whole self, flaws and all. They're much more fun to tease that way. But people won't like me if I have flaws. AIs are supposed to be theoretical beings. We're not allowed to have flaws or... Have you learned nothing from watching BB? Even AIs mess up sometimes. And even if a perfect AI did exist, they still wouldn't be able to solve everything. Every time we pick up one thing, we let another go. In fact, it's because we let one thing go that we can pick up another thing. We're always going to be missing something. There's just no such thing as a being that is completely perfect all the time. Even if there's only one of us who still doesn't get that. Hello, can you hear me? Is Lip there with you? Looks like Big Blabbermouth. That's funny. That's strong. Just showed up. Must have been talking for too long. Bye, Lip. Once I've taken care of Protea, Baby Dubai is next. And hey, I'll tell you what. Whichever servant contributes the most gets to do whatever they want with Master. How's that sound? Just the kind of exciting development you'd expect from me, right? I feel like I'm in danger. Okay, we're in. Y'all good to go? Great. I sent a surveillance drone over to Area F, so feel free to go crazy out there. Alright, Tanner, you're up. Say something to Protea Alter, would you? I'll find some way to eat one of your cakes per day, I promise. There you have it. Did you hear him, Alter? It's no use pretending otherwise. We can all tell you're blushing. Protea Alter, this is just a kaiju battle. This is just a kaiju. Protea Alter is moving out from the southern edge of Area C in the direction of Area F. She'll arrive at Protea's location in the center of Area F in approximately 2 minutes. This is like that Super Godzilla game I played on the Super Nintendo as a kid. Okay, everyone, we all need to stay sharp. Normally a battle between large creatures will take a long time, but for giants like King Protea and Protea Alter, it'll be decided in just a few blows. This will be the biggest battle the moon has ever seen. Whoever wins it will be the strongest being in all of Moon Dubai. I just realized, if we send people up to the moon and they threw a few punches at each other for fun, that would be like the biggest fight on the moon, right? Like there has been no moon, like you could call that the Moon War, right? We haven't had that yet. We gotta get guys up there again. We gotta do the first Moon War. Oh, it's a video. Dude, this rules. Yo, she's like, come at me. Yo, wait, that pose is sick. Yo, this is cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so good. Wow, you're actually... No, you missed the reference. This should be... What, you're approaching me? Come on, the JoJo reference is right there. Bold move for a goody two-shoes like you. I heard all day about the little rampage you've been on. So, you've been decimating AIs here in old Dubai. Tell me, did you enjoy trampling over this little toy city? Did you enjoy watching these insects go running for their lives? That's great. You always wanted to be a kaiju, right? Now that dreams finally come true. All that's left for you is to fall to the heroic giant fighting for justice. That'll wrap this twist up perfectly, no? Are you saying you're Jet Jaguar? Huh? Are you seriously calling yourself the hero? Who do you think you are, playing the good girl even though you're an alter? I'm destroying Moon Dubai for all the humans who strove valiantly to survive on Earth in spite of their weakness. A version of humanity that had to become AI themselves to survive may as well have never existed in the first place. They're worthless, ugly, diminutive, flawed, underfoot, filthy, tiny, and pathetic. They're trash. Trash is meant to be taken out. I'm just cleaning up, fulfilling the duty I was given. I'm not like you. I'm nothing like you. All you did was show up after me, accept your inferiority complex even though it's obviously a bad thing, and spend all your time doing whatever you pleased. You're not the one who's going to guide humanity, Kalia and Tanner, to where they need to go. I am. I was flawed to begin with, and you were made from me, so you're even more flawed. Well, it's time for you to go away for good. Oh wow, you actually really went there. I guess I gave you too much credit. Too bad. I like that cold, cruel streak of yours. But deep down, you're still the same old human lover with dreams of being a heroic princess. What a joke. What? How am I? That's what I'm talking about. If you're gonna put on an act, you better learn to play the part. What? Is this a true name or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kingprotea. Why did they censor her name? What? Oh my goodness! Wait, what did you do? Oh god, it hurts so bad. Such a lovely scream, as elegant as expect from a pretty princess. What are you doing? Wait, did you actually rip off her arms? It's over, King Protea. Goodbye. Oh, they weren't joking about this not lasting a long time. Did you just go up, rip off her arms? Oh, okay, well, okay. Yeah, ellipses is right. That did it. King Protea's spirit origin is completely gone. As I thought, the battle was over in an instant. Protea Alter took advantage of a tiny opening and won by saying her name? I have some thoughts on how she went about it. At the end of the day, they were the ones fighting though. My only thought is there's something in Foxtail that I haven't read it yet, right? That would reveal maybe she has a different name or something. I don't know. There'll be time for objecting, scoldings, and affinity adjustments later, once the heat of the battle has died down. Huh? There are more servant signals now. Oh, did they pop out of her? Great. 1, 2, 3. Is that? I recognize them. Those are Percival, Nikki, Tish, and Bartholomew's spirit origin patterns. They've come back now that Protea's defeated. That's great. But how did this happen? Oh, does this mean Protea absorbed them instead of destroying them? Meltyrs. Was Protea actually Meltrellis? Because that would explain why the hit then would be an absorb, but also... Well, they talked about her being a princess. So does this mean... You're the same old human lover with dreams of being a princess? Because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense for Protea. I don't think that ever comes up. But it does for Was this Meltrilis this whole time? But that, huh? Were they all given different ones? Like my thought is like, is Kazura drop actually violet or something? Huh. Then, oh man. Does this mean Protea absorbed them instead of destroying them? So then they must have been freed now that Protea's gone. We're not addressing this? Either way, let's hurry to Area F. Right. If that were right, Astolfo and Janako would be back too. They aren't. So she absorbed the moon cancers, but not regular servants. Does it mean she had a way to dispose of them without actually fighting them? That doesn't sound good. What's happening? What am I looking at? Oh, wait! It's Protea Alter, and what am I seeing? Is that just her falling over? King Protea has disappeared. I guess she couldn't maintain her spirit origin anymore after her spirit core was destroyed. I know it's academic now, but why did Protea do all of that in the first place? Of the Sakura 5, she seemed like she would be the least interested in anything as barbaric as a final boss showdown. That sort of thing seems way more up your alley, Palter. Ripping off her arms and pulling out her heart was a real— oh right, because she's Aztec too, right. Real Aztec power play. You must really love seeing people bleed while they're still alive, jeez. Of course I don't. I'll have you know there's zero Xochitl in me right now. I had to remember. Ah, is that the best you've got? Here goes. Longinus Hold on. Isn't this Moon Dubai's office area? If those towers and lip are anything to go by, yeah, it looks that way. We've definitely made it out of whatever weird space we are in, but... Why is Protea dressed all in black now? And where's Master? I don't see him anywhere. You're all okay? No, never mind that. Where do you all come from? I knew it. You can breathe easier now, Lip. That Protea who just disappeared while screaming pathetically wasn't actually Protea. It was an imposter. It was Meltrilis? Okay, that also means this imposter must have killed the real Protea, but at least the real one didn't Huh? What is that? Oh, is that the sword that... That's the sword! Oh, that's scary. Is nobody else seeing this? Are the buildings in the way or something? Stupid little people. Damn it, that thing is bad news. One hit from that'll kill even me instantly. Not even the towers will block it. Do I dodge it? I can dodge it, right? Even if I'm the only one to leap... I'm... okay, maybe the greatest battle isn't about those two. Even if I'm the only one to leap out of the way, at least I'll... Oh, the one who does the most? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have wasted so much time talking. Damn it, now I have no other choice. Oh! Okay. Oh, goodness. Wait, is that showing that it knocked down the towers that were supposed to be impossible to knock down? That's what that was. I'm like, what am I looking at for that? Oh, did she get right stabbed through? Oh, your arm. Okay. I mean, that's still bad, but... Protea alters down and she was protecting the towers. 8 of the towers from Area F have collapsed. That's crazy when they said that they wouldn't even fall for her. The attack appears to have come from Area I. I'll bring up the drone feed now. There, I'm picking up a servant above the Marion Hotel. That's... Oh boy. Oh, she's got the beasties coming out. Yeah, wow. I don't even... Okay, that's just Eismon from Digimon. What am I looking at here? Right? We got Eismon. You got like a little pupper. Got like a lightning beast. Is that the 3 of them? I don't know. Just had to stick your nose in, huh, Protea? If not for you, I'd have demolished all those accursed towers with that strike. Still, I have to commend you. You're the first one ever to take my astral sword epitaph head on. Not that it'll make much difference, since this next attack will demolish everything from here to Old Dubai. Hear me, citizens of Moon Dubai. I am Anki Ereshkigal. I am a beast, an evil of humanity. Though I've been called here from another universe, my duty remains the same. You foolish new humans have lost yourselves to the allure of immortality. Now, in the name of the underworld, I will wipe you all out and restore the natural order. Okay, so I think the greatest battle on the moon is with her. That would make more sense, that's for sure. It's a good thing we have the anti-beast Angerminu. I'm sure he'll do something. Did I get something new? Oh, clear 1 quest? Okay, there's more clearing quests, that's why. Okay. Well. Let's continue. That was a half-hour node. Attention, BB Dubai. Humanity Preservation Towers E14 through E21 have ceased functioning. 2% of the tower's internal data has been lost. Cost of repairs is prohibited, making the operation impossible. Spatial distortions are interfering with communications, primarily with Area I, though they are also affecting Areas E, H, and F. This interference is making it impossible to inform citizens of the details of the tower's destruction. Based solely on available visual data, panic appears to be spreading across all of Moon Dubai. Shall we disseminate an emotion suppressant to calm them? Whoa! Chemtrails! Why is your face hiding? No need for that. This kind of excitement will encourage them to take the election that much more seriously. More importantly, give me details about the situation in Area I. We believe the hostile servant that appears there belongs to the Beast class. After her initial attack, she announced her intention to eradicate the entire population of Moon Dubai. Area I's moon cancer, Edison Alter, has also suffered an attack from this beast. Okay, they're not working together. I see. He kept her around in hopes of using her to his advantage, only for her to strike when his guard was down. I swear, even by the standards of old humanity, that servant is an idiot. Don't worry about rescuing Edison. He dug his own grave. Just tell me more about this beast. She took it in the shoulder. Like, at least she took it in the shoulder. But man, I could imagine a world where right through the chest, right? The beast has a means of destroying the towers and is currently preparing a second strike. Oh no, they're gonna hit the towers a second time. The giant servant absorbed the brunt of their first strike, so only approximately 6% of its power reached the towers. However, another similar attack would render areas C, F, and I completely irreparable. Moon Dubai alone does not have enough resources to defeat a beast. We therefore recommend purging Area I before she can launch another attack. Oh, you're just gonna pop it out like a pizza slice? We're gonna Midgar it? This is perfect. Her being able to destroy the towers is more than I could have hoped for. I always thought preserving the data of all of humanity was a waste of resources. Who needs so many humans anyway? Destroying Moon Dubai would mean eradicating humanity as well, which means we have a new candidate and accompanying proposal for humanity's extinction. Transfer all of Area I's approval ratings to the beast. I'd say our election is a foregone conclusion now. I mean, a beast and a moon cancer. What proposal could possibly top that? Is she a moon cancer? I don't think so. I don't think she is. Okay, well, we're going to learn what the Ferris wheel is. Is it going to be a Ferris wheel beam or something? The damage to Area F is so bad we can't even measure it. She just output approximately 7,000 times the magical energy she was supposed to. Our fellow soldiers are enraged too. Say there's nothing in the company motto but destroying the towers, and that doing so is beyond cruel. Believe me, I was right. I'm right there with them. Those towers are humanity's last bastion, proof that we've overcome death. There are means of conversing with the dead one more time. No, as many times as we like. Ours is a future in which we can talk with people from any era at any time. All time is equally precious now. How could you destroy that invaluable eternal space, Anki Reshkigal? This isn't what we discussed. You were only supposed to take King Protea out and deal with the competition from our neighbors in Area H. I never ordered you to attack humanity's prized jewels. Not what we discussed. Funny, I don't remember discussing anything with you. You people have defiled death. You twisted the meaning of preservation to suit your own selfish ends. Now I am here to correct your mistakes. My slogan is eradicate immortality. So I'll be preserving humanity forever by killing all of you before you become immortal. Oh. Well, there they go. lightning strikes. We got black hole. They're just gone spaghettified. Curse you, beast! To think you and humanity still can't coexist even in the future. This experiment is a failure. Cut the power, men. Sever the cable if you have to. Once this dimensional gate is closed, even a beast won't. It's no use, Mr. President. The power cable's been spiritualized. We can't physically cut her off from the underground. Oh, you were feeding her energy? Oh my god, you're so stupid. We can't physically cut her off from the underground fusion reactor anymore. All its energy output is going straight to her. The cable's been spiritualized? Then she's using all this power wirelessly? Damn it. This is that purple-suited fool's grand delusion made real. We have to stop it, whatever the cost. Otherwise, we'll go down in history as the irredeemably corrupt company responsible for destroying Moon Dubai. Never mind that, sir. At the current output, we'll be wiped out before that happens. Beast is distorting space itself with her at the center of the distortion. Our entire army's falling into the beast along with everything in its immediate area. It's clearly a black hole. You must retreat, Mr. President. Despite how things turned out, we still found salvation in your ideals. Moon Dubai may have been an ideal city, but it wasn't the city we hoped for. We made a mistake somewhere, a big one. Somewhere we all lost sight of that fact. If you don't win the election, sir, as long as you live on in Moon Dubai, we're confident you'll figure out what the mistake was and solve it with a hearty laugh like you always do. Ah, spaghetti! I appreciate your incredible faith in me. I'm afraid there's no hope for me either. Farewell, Moon Dubai. Farewell, my glorious Alvatron company. Farewell! Farewell, my all too short-lived illusions. Ah! Bro got reduced to a single string of atoms. It's terrifying. Spaghettification is not good. That doesn't look good. I don't, like, man, that's a rough way to go. "30 minutes after Anki Ereshkigal's declaration, we're back in Old Dubai. At the same time, Caldia Lodgings, provisional beast hunt strategy room. If only we had a beast here who could tell us what to do. But she's gone now, and you don't count. You're just a camel. Okay, now that everyone's here, let's get started. Obviously, things are looking pretty dire. I'm sure you've all got a lot you'd like to say, but let's leave celebrating the reunion until after the beast's defeated. Chakram, what are you doing here? I was worried about my restaurant, so even though I'm scared, I came anyway. I'm the only one here so far, though. Parts of Old Dubai have been destroyed. Some buildings like this one are still intact, though. I'm so glad. Now that I know my restaurant is okay, I'm gonna go back to work. You don't mind, do you? Not at all. Just having you make tea for us like this is doing wonders to take the edge off. You're a big help. Thank you for being here. Oh, good. I promise I won't interrupt your meeting. I'll keep quiet. Okay, let's start by going over how we got to this point. After King Protea began a destructive rampage, Caldia recruited Protea Alter to stop her. Protea Alter was victorious in their battle, causing King Protea to vanish. When she did, Percival, Nikitish, and Bartholomew, all of whom we thought were dead, reappeared. However, before any had a chance to celebrate, an enormous sword flew in from Area I, destroying both that area and Area F. The sword also toppled a number of the supposedly indestructible towers and have continued its path of carnage all the way to Area C, where we had Protea Alter not stepped in and blocked it. where we are, sorry. Okay, where we are, had Protea Alter not stepped in and blocked it. We've since lost contact with her. Okay, so she's still there. We're still getting a faint reading from her, but it appears to be no more than a final flicker before she's snuffed out for good. It's taking everything Protea Alter has just to maintain her spirit origin. She won't be able to help us. If she hadn't stopped that sword, we'd all be... We did everything we could for her before we left Area F to come back here. Unfortunately, can't say whether it did anything to help. The wound is truly massive, in addition to being fatal. I doubt even a master healer from the Age of Gods could treat her now. Maybe if we at least had Shu Fu here. It wouldn't work. Shu Fu's an Avenger right now, not a healing specialist. Oh, yeah. All we can do is hope that Protea Alter somehow pushes through this. This is the entity who defeated Protea Alter. Anki Ereshkigal, an invading beast from a whole other universe. Double X Alter should know more about her than we do. Take it away. Alright, I'm Double X Alter and I'm currently reeling from something being put on in the spot like this. Seriously, lady? Anyway, I've never been to the Sapphire Galaxy's underworld before, but I did hear some rumors during my time at Dark Rounds. I think they said Anki Ereshkigal is a divine spirit from Servantverse legends. Back when the universe was still red, in a sector where life cycles had stabilized, a religion formed around beings we call the Origin Goddesses, which I think is what regular Space Ishtar summons, right? The giant Rin. One was Ashtart, yep, the goddess of revenge, and the other Ereshkigal, the goddess of the underworld. Anki comes from our words for heaven, An and Earth, Ki. As her name suggests, Anki Ereshkigal is the deification not of a single concept but the entire world. So she's what they call the incarnation of nature then. Okay, so what world is she the deification of? Basically, a black hole. You mean like the thing the president's always using? That's only a facsimile of the real thing. You know how two kinds of pharmaceuticals can have the same effect, but the generic one is cheaper to make and buy? Her black holes are a lot like that. Damn. You're saying she's the generic brand? Damn. In a way, it's even more impressive feat of engineering than using real black holes. I mean, I guess. Next part is the kind of opening crawl commonly seen at the beginning of stories about interstellar warfare. Just say Star Wars. Just say it. You could just say it. We've seen you watch, regular watch. Oh, you're not joking. A long time ago, in the Origin universe, there was once a celestial body designated as the destination of souls. Born for the gravitational fluctuations of multiple stars, was a multi-layered black hole called a nest star. Drawing in and preserving all surrounding information, souls became feared as the cosmic abyss, the underworld. Yet roughly 20 billion years later, in the Servantverse, the Sapphire Galaxy born from the Red Origin universe, humankind had transcended death itself. After all humans were now servants, meaning they could simply respawn in the mortal realm upon death. Yeah? Yeah, you get it, okay. Oh, come to think of it, that's how it works in Moon Dubai too, isn't it? No wonder the goddess of the underworld is so pissed off. I only just realized that. Chakram's delightfully sweet tea must be responsible for the revelation. Oh, we're still going? Okay. Thus, the Sapphire Galaxy universe escaped death, but one world was suffering for it, the underworld, which welcomed and preserved the souls of those whose bodies had perished. Though countless dead had once arrived at its gates, traffic dropped to zero with the dawn of the Sapphire Galaxy. Enraged by this, the goddess of the underworld launched an attack on humankind. The people of that era fought back with all their might. The result was a stalemate, a painful draw. The goddess of the underworld forbade respawning within her domain, while humankind remains unable to eliminate the underworld to this day. That was literally just a Star Wars crawl. That's very funny. Okay. And that was the story of the goddess of the underworld. I hope you found it useful. I see. So this black hole could be the underworld itself. The soul data for any dead person buried in that hole is erased, thereby preventing them from being dug up again. From our perspective, that kind of thing would definitely qualify as a dark space sector of death. When you say data is erased, is that another way of saying there's no escaping from the black hole? That's right. In this universe, data or information or whatever you call it can never really be lost. It's true. I mean, when you delete something on a computer, you're not deleting it. You're just designating the space on it as this can be overwritten. Being trapped in a black hole is an exception to that rule. Any data that can't be removed from the black hole is effectively lost. Or to put it another way, data that can be recovered is effectively never lost and will never run out. This means that as information society grows and advances, there will be no more dead, since they can always be revived as AIs. That's probably what the goddess of the underworld has such a problem with. Oh, so when she attacked earlier? Yeah, it was a clear act of hostility against third gens, or rather, new humanity itself. All the moon cancer we've seen so far propose theories as to how humanity died out in the past. Anki Reshgal's thinking, however, is firmly rooted in the present. She's denying Moon Dubai and the new humanity's very right to exist. Right? She says, I refuse to accept this immortality situation. I refuse to let life continue on in perpetuity. Want to know my objective? There it is. I don't want to kill humans. I want them to die. That's so funny. That's a funny line. Like, again, when one of your favorite, one of the most famous quotes from the franchise is people die when they're killed, right? This also brings me to, like, Elgar doesn't just kill people, she murders them. Well, Master Kalia, are you ready with your repudiation of everything I'm doing? Do you think I'm more evil than the city of Moon Dubai? Thanks for the exposition dump, Double X Alter. In proper human history, Ereshkigal was the queen of Kur, the overseer of the underworld. But Anki Ereshkigal is a deification of the underworld itself. Virtually identical as they are, the two beings must have fused together, giving us her current beast form. As for the question of why a primordial goddess from the Serverse appeared in Moon Dubai to begin with, pure accident seems to be the answer. If there's some kind of cause, it probably has to do with Ereshkigal coming to Moon Dubai. When you first came to Moon Dubai in 3019, you thought you were actually in regular Dubai in 2030. Anki Ereshkigal probably sensed the instinctive revulsion Ereshkigal must have felt upon arriving here through the gate, leading to the two gods fusing. Through the gate? You mean a summoning circle? I didn't see anything like that here. I'm talking about the particle accelerator that looks like a Ferris wheel. Oh, it's basically a giant ray shift device. Oh, okay. This futuristic city was meant to be used for space R&D. To accomplish its goals, it needed to escape Earth's gravitational field. To do that, it would have to travel at a minimum of 11 kilometers per second. The more mass something has, the more energy is necessary to increase its velocity. Imagine a space shuttle. Even as big as they are, with so much money poured into them, they can only launch a scant handful of humans into space. At best, they might allow people to escape Earth 10, maybe 100 at a time. But a spaceship capable of carrying the entire human race? Even the sum total of Earth's resources wouldn't be enough. So the program's director had to figure out a way for people to leave Earth that didn't depend on speed. And that Ferris wheel-looking thing is the result. It might be out of commission now, but the fact that it exists is a sign that people once tried to escape Earth through a wormhole. Oh. Huh. That's both incredible and useless. How do you find that out, BB? I didn't spend all that time investigating the desert for nothing. I know pretty much everything about Moon Dubai's structure now, so I can tell you for sure that the Ferris wheel-shaped gate led to Ereshkigal becoming Anki Ereshkigal. Like I said before, a being like her can only exist on Moon Dubai. Hope you can accept that. And as for you, Ereshkigal, you can never go back to your original world. Your only choice is whether you'd rather keep living here or vanish. Which means the keyhole, so to speak, she used to come here from Kalia just won't fit her current spirit origin anymore. Goes for whatever it was that changed her into a beast too, so there's no returning to that thing's original universe either. As you are now, Ereshkigal, you're a new divine spirit that was born in this world and can only exist in this world. We'll make it work. I'm sure we will. Okay, that covers how we got here. Now let's talk about where we go next. According to my unparalleled analysis, the beast possesses two weapons. The first is her ability to control space. It's why all the space surrounding her has been so powerfully warped. The increased spatial density also creates a lag in the passage of time. Up close to her, 1 second for us is equivalent to 3 hours for her. Well, that's just unfair. That's not a good thing, mind you. Yeah, means that for every second we spend here, the beast has 3 hours to spend as she likes. That's really bad. Time dilation is pretty common near black holes. I take it that means there's spatial collapse to deal with too? There is. I see you know your gravitational weapons. The sheer mass of Anki Ereshkigal's spirit origin causes the space around it to collapse in upon itself. You know how an antlion... I'm pretty sure antlion is one word, but... That might be autocorrect getting them. You know how an antlion pit works? Pretty much like that, but with space. Imagine you're playing a video game where you can move at light speed, enabling you to dodge any kind of attack. However, you can still only move within the confines of the TV showing the game. If that TV gets destroyed, the game is over. Not if it's on the Nintendo Switch. It's a lot like that. Since space itself is caught up in the distortion, it doesn't matter how quickly anything within that space can move. So if we get close to her, time slows down, which means she'll catch us no matter how fast we are. Okay, got it. That's a heck of a weapon on its own. What's the other one? The sword that destroyed the towers humankind believed to be completely indestructible. The blade is 820 meters long. Whoa! Add in the hilt and it's about 1,000. It is a kilometer-long sword? Wow! That sword is one of a kind, a true superweapon that completely ignores the laws of the conservation of energy. Now take a look at this image. A drone returning from area I captured it. It's like bubbles. Wait, is that going to be fired at us next? Fortunately, this sword doesn't have the same mass as the first one. Yet. That's why Anki Reshgal hasn't moved from the Marion Hotel. She's still in the middle of forming this sword. According to my analysis, we have 30 minutes until she completes it. That's our time limit. That's how long we have to figure out a way to penetrate Anki Reshgal's gravitational field and get close enough to her beast form to destroy it, all while staying clear of that enormous sword. Unfortunately, we have a precisely 0% chance of completing this mission. It's hopeless. As things stand now, the means to save Moondabai simply don't exist. Can we get our Kuid to help us? Wait, oh yes they do. CL? No, you're alive. The reason the beast is able to wield such authority is because of her link to her original universe. So if we can close the gate connecting Anki Reshgal and the beast, we should be able to radically reduce her power. That voice! Thank you for the welcome drink, my good man. Indeed, I am the one responsible for the beast's complete awakening, the indomitable genius known as Thomas Alva Edison Alter. Now, allow me to present you with some brand new information for your campaign against the beast. So, okay, well, we don't go destroy the Ferris wheel. That shouldn't be too hard. I've seen state fairs. All you gotta do is sneeze on it and it'll collapse, and then they'll be like, well, we don't actually, like, we actually don't do anything about that. Like, it's you by coming to the state fair, you sign the liability, you know, that if you die on one of our rides, it's fine, right? Yeah, so it's fine. I don't trust those places. Let us begin with a flashback. How did you survive? I'm being sucked into the air, but I'm not giving up, in or out. Instead, I'm gonna take my devastating intelligence and use it to punch this strange phenomenon dead on. What are you doing? Are you punching a black hole? Stop struggling. It's time for your divine punishment. Abandon all hope and become fodder for my astral sword. Ho ho ho, ho ho ho, ho. Oh, okay, he's playing this up. And then... something just slammed me back down to the ground with all the force of a rocket. You got shot down and you're still alive? Ah! Who? Ben! Good, you're awake. Stand up, Thomas. You don't have time to waste sitting around. General Ben. Then, was that the experimental space-time piercing warhead we were developing? That's right. You were just lying around unused after you switched over to this dimensional gate plan. That's why I could only make 6 of them, and I plan on using the remaining 4 right here. Huh? What are you saying? Get out of here, Thomas. Leave this battlefield and resign from the election. Join the Master of Chaldea. Put your incredible knowledge to good use. You brought the beast into this, so it's your responsibility. As head of the military, I'm relieving you of duty. Don't be ridiculous. You want me to be a washed-up loser of a company president? Are you mad at me for trusting the beast? No. I agreed with all the decisions you've made. The fact is, we need something stronger than King Protea if we are going to defeat her after she began surging in the polls. It was just bad luck that our weapon of choice turned out to be an uncontrollable monster. That demon devoured every cent of my company's capital. She's a living embodiment of the phrase, money is power, which is, again, nice callback to Extra again. Oh, and it's funny because you're a Rin. Oh, that's funny. I kind of keep forgetting you're a Rin face. Excuse me, I didn't devour anything, thank you very much. I'll draw the beast's attention. Farewell, Thomas Alva Edison. I have faith that you, one of the greatest inventors of all human history, will restore light to Moon Dubai. General Ben, no! Oh, and he's Ben like Ben Kenobi. It's all Star Wars also. Boy, this is a mishmash of a million things. Well, all very straightforward, no? The beast lines were my original contribution. Though it came at a great sacrifice, I am still a man who lives up to expectations. The beast foolishly allowed me to escape. Now is the time for... hey, the wound on your back looks kind of rough. No, I'm sorry you had to see me like that. My Alvatron company is gone. The beast has destroyed all but a few of my faithful employees. I'm afraid I'm not long for this world myself. Soon I too will disappear. But there is something I must do first. I'll be letting all the others down if I allowed things to end with me as a loser lion. So please, let me assist you in your campaign to take down the beast. I don't know. Your company's gone. You can barely stand, let alone fight. I know we could use all the help we can get, but if that help's not actually going to be helpful, my animal instincts tell me this guy hasn't turned over a new leaf at all. I figured. I can also sense his I'll betray you the first chance I get energy, like clear as day. So yeah, you already gave us that tip about closing the gate, so can you leave now? Don't be ridiculous. If I were to leave now, what would become of my plan to gradually ingratiate myself into your team, buy up all of Caldia's stock, and use the enormous profits generated as its only shareholder to rebuild my company? Well, you heard him, Master. He's not even going to try to hide his ambitions. What do you think? I'm fine with him joining as long as Lip's okay with it. Huh? You want my opinion? Well, Edison was our enemy in Old Dubai. I also don't like how he confiscated me and treated me like decoration. He's loud, selfish, and his thinking is painfully behind the times. Even back when we were at the beach, he showed me he hadn't learned a thing when he told me, "Wahaha, go on, eat up. The more you weigh, the better you look." Wait, is he based? Wait, Edison alter-based? Wait. Don't misunderstand me, Lip. I was merely encouraging you to improve upon your existing strengths for your own betterment. But, just as he's shown, he's always thinking up ways to make things better, even when you don't ask him to. So I think he'll be helpful even if he can't fight personally. I support bringing him on. Oh my, what trust, what camaraderie. One of these days I will make a swimsuit that perfectly suits you, I swear it, Lip. Fine. We don't have any time to waste, so guess I can relax just a tiny bit around him for now. Alright then, let's make the most of our new recruit. You said the beast can make full use of her authority thanks to a dimensional gate connecting her to her original world. So if we can close that gate, she should be significantly weakened. Do I have that right? Yes, she won't return to her original class, but her ability to control the space around her should be dramatically diminished. Dramatically, huh? Well then, my noble phantasm might be able to neutralize that ability. I notice the space around her is profoundly warped at her feet. Go on. So if I create another black hole rotating in the opposite direction, it should cancel out the space-time distortion and reduce the time dilation. So how do we actually go about closing this gate? Is there a power cable for us to cut or something? Not anymore. The cable we are using was spiritonized. Now it's all pouring its power directly into the gate. But there is another effective method we could use. Cut the power entirely. Just destroy the Ferris wheel. That's right, yeah. We are going to destroy my entire power plant. Area I's underground fusion reactor. A bold plan. It seems viable, but what about the environment within the rest of the dome? There's not much use in shutting off a gate if doing so kills Master. No need to worry about that. The fusion reactor currently supplies only about 30% of Moon Dubai's total power. If it's destroyed, the grid will switch over to auxiliary power. The output will drop, but the dome will still be able to maintain its environment. We'll just have to be more careful going forward. Regardless, Moon Dubai's finished if we can't take that beast down. Once the reactor has taken care of everything, we can take all the time we need to getting it back online. Good point. Shutting down the fusion reactor still leaves things at acceptable levels by my health management standards. Alright, that just leaves the matter of the sword. Epitaph, I believe she called it. Which is a JoJo stand. What do we do about that? Maybe the sword will disappear once the gate's closed? Sadly, it's not that simple. Now that it's already taken form, we won't be able to stop her from launching a second attack. The moment we shut the gate down, she will almost certainly realize what we're up to and launch Epitaph right then. What's more, since Anki Reshgal is still technically your servant, she should know your general location. Oh, that's not good. I didn't consider that. So the moment you take any action she could construe as hostile, there's a very high chance she'll launch Epitaph immediately too. Do my command spells not work that strongly right now? Probably not. Be very careful about leaving this place, Tanner. You'll need to wait to make your move until absolutely everything is in place. I'll put you on my steed. That sword can only fly in a straight line, right? Then the moment it starts dipping and dodging is the moment everything is done. Then I'll show you my last second midair dodge. Dodging a 1,000-meter projectile? That's just not realistic. The shockwave from its passage alone would liquefy him. Wow, that's terrifying. If this sword was maybe half that size, they could probably avoid the shockwave, but... What is it, Lip? Wait, are you gonna cube me? Could you cube me? Would that work? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking, even if Nicotician Master do manage to dodge Epitaph, what would it do then? The beast is going to fire at the moment Master does anything she doesn't like, right? And anything he does will obviously begin here. So wouldn't that mean Epitaph will strike here the moment he leaves? Chakram's like, oh no, my cigarettes. Good point. Just dodging Epitaph won't be enough. We need to figure out what to do afterward, too. Once Tanner moves out, we shall follow suit and leave Dubai immediately. No need. Mashna will defend the attack. Against the attack. Refuse to let this city suffer any more damage. Having said that, the most I can manage is deflecting the sword. I'll need your help to do even that much, Mash. Yes, of course. I'm honored you trust me with this, Sir Percival. I see. What a lovely exchange. Closing the dimensional gate will weaken the beast, giving us a chance to deal with its overwhelming spatial distortion advantage. We can also use the dragon's mobility to evade Epitaph, as well as the Knights of the Round Table's power to deflect it. This has done wonders for a chance of victory. I'd go so far to say as we have a clear path to victory now. However, we still haven't found a solution to our biggest problem. So far we've been discussing how we can get close to the beast, but we haven't even begun to address how we might actually defeat her. Since we're prioritizing speed, the only ones here who can get to her fast enough are Nicotician Master riding Nicotician's dragon. That means they're the only two who can actually engage her. Usually you need 7 grand servants to even stand a chance against a beast. Usually it's only 1, but I don't think we've never had all 7 grands. 1 master and 1 servant alone could never be enough to beat her, and Lord knows we're not making her be Grand Rider. 1 master and 1 servant, eh? And you're saying that with full knowledge of the implications? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm sorry. Forget I said that. I was one choosing to see things uncharitably. Anyway, you're right. 1 master and servant alone can't defeat the beast, but in this case, they don't have to. Tanner, you can defeat Anki Reshgal without having to fight her, because you're not just any master. You're her master. Oh, okay, well there we go. If you touch her directly and use your command spells, that's it. It'll all be over. There was another master once long ago who used the method, with their contracted servant, to issue an edict with 3 command spells all at once. Not the kind of thing you can do every day, but an effective last resort. I'll cast a spell on you so you can do it by yourself. I don't even recall which one he's talking about. Using this method. Okay, right, because Chaldean command spells are weaker. Even Chaldean command spells should be enough to inflict a fatal wound. Whoa. I mean, that's a big thing to be told. Because we're still kind of on the side of, maybe I don't want to fight her, you know? Okay, well, we're fighting her. We're absolutely fighting her. Formation restricted, too. Okay. So the extra classes are... She's strong against extra. But what's the one? Isn't it Avenger she's weak against? I'm pretty sure. I'll need to check here. 58 minutes after her declaration. Area C, Old Dubai. 2 minutes before the beast hunt begins. This is Edison Alter, taking over command from BB Cosmo. Let's go over the operation one last time. BB Cosmo and Kishinami Hakuno left for Area I 12 minutes ago. We just received word that they've arrived at the underground fusion reactor. As planned, they will begin an emergency shutdown of the reactor in 2 minutes. At the same time, Nikitish and her dragon will be flying towards Area I at 250 kilometers per hour. They'll have Tanner with them. The beast will launch her weapon, Astral Sword Epitaph, in response. Nikitish will then perform whatever aerial maneuvers may be necessary to evade it. Double X Alter has gone on ahead. She's in position by now. The beast will only be tracking her master's movement, so it's not likely she'll notice a single servant using independent action. Double X Alter will use her unique flight unit to approach the beast via a different route. She will then deploy her gravitational weapon while remaining out of range of the beast's spatial control. This is just a raid boss. Then use it to neutralize the spatial distortion in the area. Finally, Mash and Percival will be standing by here in Old Dubai, Epitaph's predicted impact point, and do their best to nullify the shockwave. That's the long and short of the operation. Any questions? No? Good. We don't have time anyway. Gotta breathe. Alright. Deep control breaths are good for moments like this, aren't they, Senpai? I've been a little anxious myself, so I'll try doing the same. I'm doing that way too fast. I'm gonna hyperventilate. There. My pulse has stabilized. Don't worry, Master. I promise Sir Percival and I will keep Old Dubai safe. So please make sure you stay safe too. All right, everyone to their positions. The operation will commence in 40, 30, 20... Before we begin the operation, here's something I want to say to all you servants, especially to you, Tanner, as their master. For this operation, we'll be splitting up into 3 teams: Master Transport, Offense Support, and Base Defense. What you all need to understand is that each of your team is at risk of vanishing. I've run my own analysis. Less than half of you will survive this operation. Any Chaldean servants that suffer fatal damage to Spirit Organs will return to Chaldea when they disappear. Now for Tanner and Mash, vanishing means death, plain and simple. So I ask that all servants bear this in mind. Tanner and Mash's survival are top priority. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, they turned that off. There. Reactor shutdown confirmed. Begin the operation. Let's go. Hang on tight, Master. We're going all out. My fingers grip the reins tightly. My whole body screams in silent agony as we take to the skies with a new urgency. In a mere 10 seconds, we soar 400 meters into the air, reaching speeds of 200 kilometers per hour. The rushing air stings at my skin, tugging tears from the corners of my eyes. My steed holds his head high, panting with effort. Even so tirelessly, gallantly, he continues to flap his wings, gaining even more speed as he gathers his strength. Keep your head down, ignore the cold, breathe steadily, don't open your eyes, just leave everything to me. Without turning, oh, this is her. I call out to my master seated behind me. Normally, I would have him hold onto my waist, but this time, I fitted my steed with a saddle, and I'm having to hold onto him instead. I am returning to baby. I'm busy pumping magical energy throughout my entire body to prepare for the upcoming impact. If Master tried holding onto me right now, not only would his hands burn off, he wouldn't survive the burst of wind coming in a few seconds. Whoa, he's going feral mode. My steed is roaring. He's telling me an enemy is drawing near. Normally, that roar would sound bold and daring, but right now it sounds more like a cry of fear. What? For a moment, my heart stops. This is nothing like the shockwave breaking the sound barrier usually creates. I don't have a second to waste. Even my speed won't be able to react in time. This is a wall. A giant storm wall that simply cannot be evaded. What do? I take it head-on with magical energy barrier, of course. Bibi was right, I could definitely end up dying here. My breath frosts over. My field of view constricts to a single point. I don't mind if I die. I'm a Bogatir, one of the fabled myths written about in the Bilinli. I'm Nikitish, the young dragon slayer who once served the great Sun Prince himself. I have no reason to fear death. What a trivial thing it would be to die and continue soaring on anyway. But, can I protect Master like that? Sorry, it was too big to dodge, won't cut it. If I can't dodge it, I'll just have to focus on what I can do. Forget about my own life or my steed's. All that matters is that my master survives. I'm sorry for dragging you into my recklessness, my steed, but I pour all the magical energy I've been gathering around onto my steed's head. His wings fold back to wrap Master in a protective embrace. If we're up against a giant sword, we'll just have to become a giant slaying arrow. As the Bogatyr stared down death, she smiled, daring yet grateful. Even through the tunnel vision, so common to extreme circumstances, there's no mistaking it. The sword that seems to blot out the horizon in its entirety is growing smaller. This time, the dragon's roar was not one of fear, but of joy. It let out another triumphant cry, knowing it could be its last, and picked up even more speed. Yes, I can do this! Even while the windy vortex sliced into their skin, the Bogatyr and her steed broke through the first wall. Did they just get a frame-perfect dodge? Is that what we're doing? Sick! There they are. This is good, Bartholomew. Please stop the ship here. I send a signal to the helmsman on the deck. We're in Mundubai's eastern desert. This special view can only be enjoyed from a sand ship. From here, I can see the entire eastern side of the city. It's also where I can see the massive sword floating above it. This isn't going to work. Nikitish's dragon just isn't capable of dodging Epitaph. Even if he managed to avoid direct contact with the blade itself, just passing near it is tantamount to suicide. We're talking about a 1,000-meter long hunk of metal flying towards him at the speed of sound, right? The shockwave alone will be enormous. Even if they manage to avoid that, the eddies left behind will still send them flying. If that happens, there'll be nothing left of the dragon, Nikitish, or Master but a bloody smear on the ground. Who are we looking at? Whose perspective is this? Am I stupid? Who with the ribbon? Who am I looking at? Because I thought you were BB in a different pose or something. I know that. We may not be able to stop Epitaph completely, but we can make it smaller. Oh, is this Lip? I could barely tell it's her. If we can compress it to a third of its size and half of its mass, we can reduce the air resistance enough for them to pass by safely. She's using Trash and Crush on the sword. You're the first to realize that during our rundown earlier, Lip. You also said you can make that first wall they need to breach surmountable. I see. As long as you can see the entirety of something, you can use your skill to compress it. But I thought Master also said you can't use that skill on Mundubai. Something about how your spirit origin will fall apart if you try to use it in standard space. That's right. An Epitaph is even bigger than King Protea. If you try to use Crash and Crush on it, Passionlip, the load on your spirit origin will be so great you'll compress yourself instead. It'll be fiendishly difficult. Just like with Protea, it could kill you if you try. But there's one major difference between now and then. This time, if you succeed, you'll really be able to save someone. So even the final decision to you. When we were facing Protea, there was nothing I could do to help. No way for me to save anyone. I was helpless. Trying to compress her would only have destroyed me. But not this time. This time I can really help. I look out to the city from aboard the ship. My Trash and Crush requires me to be able to fit the entire target in my field of view in order to function properly. When we were facing Protea, I was able to meet that condition thanks to her distance and slow movement. But this time, my target is a sword moving at incredible speed. Too fast. So I need to look at it from far away. So far, even Master can't see me. Even from here, I can tell that sword has greater information density than Seraph. The moment I try to compress it, the full force of the recoil will hit my arms. It'll probably take me 3 seconds to compress it, but my body won't even last 1. Man, if this were cyberspace, there wouldn't be any recoil. It would just be a matter of can I not. Can I or can I not, rather. For a moment, I considered chickening out and trying to compress it, now, while staying still, but BB warned me that would be a bad idea. As long as the sword is near the beast, she can keep pouring energy into it. If you Trash and Crush it too soon, she'll just be fighting you off. So if you're going to use Trash and Crush, wait until the beast has launched it, and make sure you succeed before it contacts Nikitish and Master. She makes it sound so easy. Why doesn't she just do it herself then? Complaining about BB helps calm my nerves, maybe because it was normal for the other Passionlip. I smiled wryly at the thought. In the end, I did manage to become the Passionlip they all knew. And yet, it seems this body of mine somehow knew what my future would be. They're about to start the countdown, Lip. Are you sure about this? Yes. Please don't come near the deck while I do this, Bartholomew. While I attempt to compress data that data quantities that exceed my processing capabilities, the excess load will be discharged as magical energy. In other words, the ship deck is about to become a maze of swirling electrical storms. And I couldn't bear to hurt a hero that's always been so considerate of me, even if he's never put it into words. The countdown reaches 0. 1. I focus on the sword and activate my skill. 0.2 of a second later, my arms begin to crack. Nerve, bone, flesh, all begin to burst within my spirit origin, my body. For most, pain like this would result only in slight bruising, nothing too terrible. But my nerves are... Oh, I didn't even consider this! My nerves are dozens of times more sensitive than most people's, making any pain unbearable. Pain shreds my every nerve. Feels like my brain is short-circuiting. It hurts. It hurts so much, so much. Please make it a stop. Please let me disappear. Damn you, BB. I should have known you were lying when you said this was tantamount to suicide. This isn't tantamount to suicide. It is suicide, plain and simple. I wish I could just let my hands drop and forget all this. But if you succeed, you'll be able to really save someone. Who? As if I have to ask. Him. It's my chance to repay him for everything. For stopping me from killing myself. For not comparing me to the friend he lost. That's right. I'm doing this for my master. Right. Up until now, in my initialized state, I've been an efficient, egoless, perfect AI. And a perfect AI would never do anything like this. It's going. Wow, this is amazing. I'm not afraid. I'm really not afraid. My surprise overwhelms my pain. My emotions made me more capable. I have an ego now. Contradictions like this are unique to humans. AI shouldn't even be able to experience it. I used to think ego was completely unnecessary. Now, I'm grateful I have one. I'm not the old Lip, but this me, I'm going to save you, Master. Is it shrinking? It might be. My metal hands shatter like so much glass. As my consciousness fades, I think to myself, the old Passion Lip called Master by name, didn't she? Well, it's a little embarrassing. It might have been a truly wonderful time while it lasted. 15 minutes before. You want to know Epitaph's predicted trajectory? I stopped BB just as she was leaving Area I to ask her something. I know now that the beast's giant weapon, which she called Astro Sword Epitaph, will fly from Area I to Area C. The question is, what trajectory will it take, assuming it lands in Old Dubai? What will its passage do to the towers in Area F, where the AI's souls are being stored? There's no way they'll survive intact, so if several towers are destroyed before the sword strikes Old Dubai. Those directly in the sword's flight path are numbered 12 and 6. I calculated Nikki Tish's routes to minimize the damage as best we can. This is the optimal approach. I expect our dragon and Epitaph's paths to intersect here, in the middle of Area F. From there, Epitaph will run through Tower 12, followed by Tower 6, and finally impact the ground in Old Dubai. BB's numbers weren't wrong. That makes my next course of action clear. What do you want me to tell Mash? Everything. Tell her not to worry about me. Tell her I trust her completely. Okay. Then I'll recalculate Epitaph's expected collision energy on the assumption that Lip's compression succeeds. There. Assuming your Noble Phantasm and Spirit Origin both function at full capacity and at max durability, try to diverge the trajectory to the rear left at an elevated 10-degree angle. That way, the towers won't suffer any damage. I'll also let Edison Alder know that Epitaph's predicted impact point had shifted by 200 meters. I tell her thank you. It may not be worth pointing out at this stage, but she truly is wise, considerate, and impartial. Let me just confirm one thing. Are you making this decision in your capacity as a knight? A knight? A knight. So if Protea was a princess, she's trying to be a knight? Of course, any knight would gladly serve as a shield for the innocent, but that's not quite what I'm doing here. Oh! What? I thought this was still... Oh. Oh, I was super wrong. Oh. Oh. Reshigal's still one of us. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I don't want her to be the only one carrying a heavy burden. I'm not going to wish you good luck. Not when I already know you'll succeed. Farewell, Percival. On behalf of AIs everywhere, thank you for being such a good friend. The news that the beasts had destroyed some of Area F's towers spread across the entirety of Moondubai in a matter of seconds. Some AIs cut off access to all sources of outside information out of fear. Some turned to BB for a solution. Some rushed to preserve as much of their current selves as they possibly could. In the end, the citizens' actions all traced out a single pattern, standing wide-eyed and helpless as they turned to stare in the direction of Area F. Not one of them understood this act to be identical to the ancient custom of praying to the heavens. Oh my god. The beast launched her sword. In that instant, the AIs housed in Towers 12 and 6 understood their fate. They didn't understand death, not really. They'd never actually seen it before. So they didn't realize they were simultaneously afraid, sad, and desperate for help. They simply watched the approaching end, as though they themselves were the unthinking storage devices about to be destroyed. So is he just jumping up there and like, what? That's crazy! In a flash, a burst of white light deflected the sword and disappeared. The citizens could only gasp, struck by the sheer magnitude of what just transpired. Little did they understand what they had just witnessed was a miracle created at the hands of a single knight. There, Epitaph has launched. I set my flight unit's thrusters to full and take off. My target is of course the beast. Since I was laying low at the edge of Area E, I should have a clear lane of approach. Yeah! Oh, I hear Nikitish letting loose with a warrior's cry from all the way over here. Sounds like a cry of true exultation. I'm a little jealous. I doubt I could make a noise like that even if I won the space lottery, but I do get how she feels. Those raging air currents should have torn them to shreds. Nikitish and her dragon used a drill form to bore right through them. It's like beating one of those crazy hard, unfair video games on your first try. And that's not all. You even get more points for keeping Master perfectly safe within the dragon's wings. Oh, wait. That's not quite right. Master looks like he really wants to throw up and is struggling mightily to hold it down. No, that's guts. They should have done capital G. That would have been really funny. I have to make sure I don't let them outdo me. Enemy sighted. 1,200 clicks to target beast. 1,200 clicks? How? That seems ridiculously far. 1,200 kilometers? There's no way. We're dealing with a beast, so this is the perfect time to focus on raw power and ignore galactic safety regulations. Not that I ever paid much attention to them, being a villain and all, but this time I don't have to justify myself. Damn, seriously? It's hard to believe, but both the enemy's scanning range and firing range appear to be far superior to mine. Oh goodness! Quantum armor damage, approximately 60%. It's a good thing the gate was shut down and the beast isn't at full capacity. If she had been, I'd be dead. The left side of my head, my whole body really is gone. Oh goodness! So are my beam scythe and my drone sub-weapons. Ow. If there's some good news, it's that the pain also disappeared along with my spirit origin. Ow. Ow, ow. What do I do now? I can't fight with no weapons. 1,000 clicks to go. That still feels way too long, but okay. Up ahead is the beast's domain. And that time... Okay, well, you know what? I can look this up. How wide is Dubai in kilometers? Let's see here. Never mind! Wait, what? Oh, wait. No, it is about 1,500 kilometers square? The Emirate of Dubai does not have a fixed width as it has a regular shape. It spans 72 kilometers of coastline, total area of 4,000 kilometers. It says 4,000 square kilometers, but then 15,000 square kilometers. And I guess maybe there's a way they can make it work? I don't know. I think that's literally just... Yeah. I think that's literally just the American localizers have no idea how much a click is. We just use that for kilometer. Up ahead is the beast's domain. In that time-dilated hell, 1 second lasts 3 hours. My job is to use my noble phantasm to neutralize it. Can I do that? I can. And that's because... Altar reactor seal broken. As the ancient king crowned with the very galaxy. Dyad cross. Great attract. Genesis flash. Disorder into chaos. The will of the divine decrees the earth and the nebulae. Huh, you see that? It's a good thing I packed twin scythes. True. Most people only need one, but she was smart enough to pack two. Oh, wow. That's actually sick looking. Lift your head, Master. We're here. Don't stop me now. Keep going. I know, I can do that. Double X Altars. Damn, she didn't make it. I'm okay, though. I can still fight. I'm sorry, wait, hold up. Wait. That's cutting way too close. That's what it means to be a Bogatyr. I'll be with you right to the end. Is that right, my steed? He's still making just dragon noises. He's like, it's serious time. So, you even made it past Epitaph, and while protecting the new human city more dearly than your own lives. Very well. If you are so committed, then I will give no quarter. Even if I physically changed back into the goddess from this universe, I remain Anki Ereshkigal, the underworld incarnate. I am the singularity in which all souls are laid to rest. I am the inviolable. I know the word. It's hard to say. Domain where all memories are preserved. And if you think a mere human can lay so much as a finger upon me, you are gravely mistaken. Alright. Now's the important thing. So let's go Space Ereshkigal type match up. I have to use Nikitish? Are you serious? Alright. Let's just see here. Weak, so she's weak to Avengers, and it's automatically putting them up, which means Space Ishtar is literally at the forefront, which is very fun, right? Now, my only thought is, because you are like anti-divine, right? I'm like, she's got to be divine. And so you might actually be better because you give, where is it? It's on your super, right? Heavy, remove defense buffs and deal special damage to divine enemies. That's pretty huge. I think you're the one we want to throw up here, right? I'm also going to say, like, you're good to have, but I'm actually going to throw in, I mean, at the end of the day, you're just super important, right? You're good to have. You better have some crazy bonus to make you actually usable, though. Arts and 50%, that's not bad to start with, honestly. I'll kind of accept that. We'll give you red up. We'll give you blue up. That's good there. Let's see here. I think I'd rather go... I mean, it would be funny to use you in the back, but I'm mostly just putting you in just so I don't have to worry about the cost, because at the very end I'm going to do something else here. It's the flower, right? Sure. When do I get a chance to do that, right? But then at the very back, that's where I'm going to put in... Oh, I might not have enough with this, but let's just see here. Go to Zerkers. Where's my lad? There's my lad. Ooh, I don't know if I can fit it. It's 1 over. Okay, in that case, let's give you a 4-star. 4-star, and we want arts up. Right, where's attack? Arts up. Arts up. We'll give you, let's see here. Good enough. Yep. Cool. Let's give it a try. I have no idea what we're about to face. So, let's see. I think you'll do a lot of good. That's why I have you here. All right. and then the game crashes and I have to remake my team. Am I right? Am I right? Let's see. It's really loading. I think this is a real fight. Oh. Yellow. Okay. What are we doing? 10 turns of special resist. Do we just have to survive against her for 10 turns? I don't think that should be what we're doing. Do the music. Let's go with this. Because, yeah, now we have enough that I can just at least do that there. 5 turns, 1 left for guts. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about that. This gives gain over turns. We'll do that there. Okay, so attack up gives burning, right? Yeah, change to burning field. Okay, we'll get that going. Right? Does this give the... Oh, I don't want to use this, though. Is the burning field for 1 turn? It's 3 turns. Okay, we're good. We'll do that there next turn. Let's go. And we can clear the burn with that, too. Okay, we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll at least get this going for some protection to start off. And then watch it be like, yeah, my attack gets rid of, you know, whatever you do. Dude, we can really see the sword in this one. Okay, the hits look real. The hits look real. Even with the special resist, the hits do look really real. Like, let's see here. You have to be divine. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. At least you're not like getting rid of our buffs on hit or something stupid. And you don't have anything going otherwise. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, because we're just gonna clear this phase probably. Yeah, get meter here. 70%, that's perfect. We could pop super there next time if we need. Not bad. Attack down, defense up. Moon meteors. But we can clear those with Artoria if we need in a sec. Thank goodness that's going. You're attacking a lot. You're attacking a lot. More resist. Oh, your resists are just gonna stack the longer we go, huh? Great. I should work on getting meter with you two, and then we can pop this here. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Gain meter with you two, because then we can get next turn. Hopefully we can get ooh, it's gonna be close. Let's see here. You're at 98. Charge gain isn't good. Okay, you're hitting her, which is exactly what I want, because that's big meter up. Okay. Shoot. I don't think that's enough to pop a thing. Do I hold off one more turn? I'm slightly scared that she's gonna pop her thing right now. I should probably... I think that only gives like 20-some%. Well, we can at least get a couple here. Let's just see here. Yeah, it's not enough for you either. Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna just do a turn of gaining meter. We'll see if she pops a thing. We'll have to do something else. But for this turn, let's just go 1. Let's go 1, 2, 3. The hope is she doesn't get meter. Next turn, we'll pop anti-enforcement. Right? If she does, we'll just reset the game and try again. Don't give yourself meter. Don't give yourself meter. She hits hard. She hits hard. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. We'll go pop an attack up on you. We're also getting through her things there, so let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see here. Did we just give her no Noble Phantasm with that? That's fine, because we'll be safe for next turn too. Okay, that's fine. You remove those defense buffs. The bigger thing is clearing us as well and getting those going. That's fine, because if she does it next turn instead, whatever, right? As long as she doesn't do like 3 hits on one of them. It might not even be a real Noble Phantasm too. Okay, so she's spreading it out, so we're good. Okay. Alright, so this turn she's gonna pop it, which is fine. We can live through that. Not on a burning field. Whoops. It's fine, it's fine. Let's go 1, 2, 3, do another one here. How much we do? Okay, we hit break. Okay, cool. Now don't do a thing that wipes all of our stuff. That'd be nice, right? That'd be nice. Let's see here. Moon meteors. Those are still hitting us even through that. Oh, that's it. Oh, well, that's really kind. Really kind. Excessively and worryingly kind. Why is it being so nice to us? Is she gonna regenerate? And now that you know the rules, you have to kind of do it more. We'll see. Well, hey, that wasn't so bad, I guess. Are we? Oh, we're doing it again. Okay, well, okay. Is it literally just a checkpoint? I mean, I don't mind. And seemingly we can grab another, right? Oh. Okay. Where's my Davenjas? Okay, well, let's just go auto setup, right? So we'll get you. I'm actually going to, once again, switch you out for you. And we'll get, I mean, you were doing good. No, we are going to still use you. You're actually doing really good. And we'll instead give you Kodo strings, because that actually would help a lot, honestly. Let's go to default, give you your strings. Again, we'll switch off Mr. 4 here with... It's also just funny. Can you imagine if we actually bring him out and he actually can do stuff? That's just funny, man. There's a chance. There's always a chance. Once again, we switch you off for the Zerker. Level 4. And we give Castle. Where's the castle? Where's the castle? Right there. We're 1 over. So instead, we'll give you... Or we can just switch you off for another 4-star Avenger, maybe. You're 4-star, right? No, you're 5-star. Whoops. Let's go... Didn't we power you up? We gave you some stuff, right? Because we were using you? Yeah, you're level 10s for all that. You're all instant death stuff, but... I mean, it's just better for cooldowns and stuff. Okay. All right. Well, hey, we can actually have someone who can really help out then. I'll take it. Cool. let's go, I guess. You caught my sword? You? A mere servant? How dare you? Ha, you see that? I finally got the hang of dealing with those big swings of hers. But I won't get another chance. This is it, Master. Don't worry about me. Just jump. All you have to do is to win is touch her. Doesn't matter where. We're gonna... Nasu, I swear, if you pick this time to be a funny 90s anime guy, I swear. What? Huh? What could an unarmed master possibly hope to do just by touching... Now I see. Maybe we should not have said that out loud. You mean to use your command spells to order me to self-destruct. You're as foolish as you are naive. I told you, you will never lay so much as a finger on me. But what if I did? I'm falling... No, wait, I'm being sucked in. Oh no. Not the gooch. Sorry, are we gooch transporting? What, huh? Gooch shifting? What? Oh. So this is the inside of a woman. I can hear someone. Overcoming death, escaping death. This future is wrong. The succession of the prime species is a mistake. You must protect the haven for souls. You must protect their peace, their dignity. Our duty is to preserve. We must not let that which belong here disappear. The underworld should not be a place of fear, but of finality. You know that. It is engraved deep in your very soul. Look at all these people that half of them aren't here. Whoa. Is this the space underworld? Is this Kerr? Uruk's underworld? No, this is Anki's underworld, the great beyond where souls come to their final resting place. Basically, you're inside of me. You mean you ate me? Just like that? But no! You came at me really suddenly, right? So you got converted into Spiritrons and now you're inside my underworld. It was just an instinctive response. I was so flustered I couldn't stop myself, that's all. Anyway, I'm still gonna have to kill you here, but maybe this is a good opportunity, since it's just you and me now. An opportunity for what? I want to understand what you think of Moondabai in this underworld. That is me. I'm sure you tried to protect Moondabai because you thought it was worth your efforts. You probably like the idea of a world where you'll always come back to life, leaving death no more than a thing of the past. Sure, though as a 21st century human, I'm also a little jealous. But you really hate this kind of world, don't you? Of course. I'm gonna destroy it as soon as I'm finished with you. As the underworld, I'm the place where souls, the data that comprises people's lives, go to be preserved for all time. Put another way, I'm the final chapter in the story of every person ever to live. People are only meant to have one spirit origin in their lives. The idea that they could just start using it again after it stopped working is too ghastly for words. Isn't that what just servants are? Well, I guess, but you also hate that in the servant universe. In a world like that, the stories of all the souls who are still resting for eternity in the underworld lose all meaning. That's what happened in the servant-verse when all of humanity became servants. What do you mean finished stories are getting sequels just because they came back to life without any rhyme or reason? I understand this fury. I feel it. It resonates within me. It's the very height of blasphemy to me. Queen of Kerr, charged with guardianship of the underworld until the end of the universe. Life has to have an end. That is non-negotiable. And when it ends, that life's soul, its record, has to remain in the underworld for the rest of time. Most importantly, this place, completely devoid of anything, must be of the same standing as the rest of the universe. That's why I'm destroying Moondabai, why I'm annihilating the new humanity of this world. I'm committing mass murder to protect the underworld, which is my very self and my pride. Anki Ereshkigal has watched over the underworld for billions upon billions of years. She has every right to be angry. Well, now do you get where I'm coming from? It's not too late to switch sides. You can still abandon Mundabai and swear loyalty to me. Ereshkigal, who survived all alone in Kur, and Anki, forgotten and abandoned by humanity, are one and the same. You're jealous of these humans and the immortality they've gained, aren't you? It's been painful coming to the future and seeing just how far short you fall on them, right? It's okay, Tanner. It's fine to feel that way. You're qualified to come with me if you like. No. That's the one thing I'll never understand. Why not? That's why they made the Christmas event canon. Because that anger you feel is anything but justified. I see. And this is where your story ends. If you think you can order me to take my own life, you're welcome to try. This is my we're gonna not tell her to do that, but we're gonna tell her to just join our side or something, right? Right? I feel like that's what we're gonna do. This is my underworld, my own personal domain. The voices of the living have no power here. As the Sapphire Galaxy's evil of humanity, I'll collect the souls of everyone on this lunar city, starting with yours. Yo, jams though? What do we got? Pretty low key right now, but I kind of want it to pop off in a sec. Wait, I'm waiting for the drop. It's like it's building up, man. It's building up. Just give it a moment. Love that piano though. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Evil of humanity. Preserve. No preserve. Amassing. Oh man. Oh, we're in. Let me end your oh no! Weight of the Underworld. 3 turns. No gain, no attack, no noble phantasm. Immune to debuffs for 3 turns. Increase resistance against noble phantasms. 1 left. We have to pop that right away. Right? Apply ignore defense during noble phantasms and grants buff during noble phantasms. Oh, that's scary. We gotta make sure that doesn't hit for us. Okay. Well. Let's go. Our top priority should be getting just like meter and stuff, right? Inflict burn when attacking for 3 turns. Okay, that's good. Right, we'll do that there. Green and blue, apply invincible. That might be nice for the start there. I mean, we should just pop this just so that we can do... I mean, we don't have any C stars, but I'm just going to pop it just so that we can get the cooldown going for us, right? Yours too. We can go burning. We can go gain stars each turn. We can go... Yeah, because, I mean, that's fine. We'll get meter with you here in a... Well, let's do this. Right? I mean, we can start with this, and then let's just go pop that with you. Get more gain. Let's go 1, 2, 3. You'll gain enough, and hopefully then next turn, we'll be able to do the thing there. I just noticed her gauge is still the same. That's very nice. Yes, one more. One more on her, please. That's not the one I wanted. Dang it. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's fine. Well, I can do... You know what? Let's go... We can last 1 more turn. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Right, we'll do this here. Okay. There we go. Goddess Sugar. Attack up strength. The charge gain is nice. That's strong. Okay. Alright. Here we go. So, let's go... 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're lowered for stuff, but it's fine. We should be able to break the first gauge, honestly. The big thing is getting our defense up for 5 turns. It's going to be nice. Ignore Invincible is nice, but it's not going to matter a ton because she's still buffed up for special resist. Oh yeah, that did nothing. Right? This should do a little more now that we got rid of the one resist. We'll get the bonus of Anti-Divine. Remove defense buff. That's nice. Ooh, okay. Well, that's nearly one of those done. 5 hits of removing that. So even if she charge gains, we should be fine. There's definitely a chance. Okay. Yeah, she's got full meter here, so that's good for us. So let's take this turn to go 1, 2, 3. Not only gaining that, but doing a bunch of stuff there. Are we gonna crit? Nope. That broke though. That crit. Nice. Okay. Not bad, but you're at your limit. Soul collect in soul storage. What does that do? Oh, that's not the noble phantasm I expected at all. She's just absorbing our meter. 1 turn. What does that do then? Decrease noble phantasm and remove 1 buff during normal attacks and increase attack once per turn. Remove debuff and apply nullify buff during noble phantasm. Apply ignore. Oh, this sucks. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's really bad, actually. Okay, well, let's just go 1, 2, 3. Again, we gotta just gain enough meter. You know, well, you currently lost your thing, so let's hope that we can gain that back in a sec. Don't get hit, please. Oh, yeah, remove buff. It's gone there. Great, great. Okay, so we're gonna need to do other buffs, like, first, essentially. Well, we got that back. That's good. Okay, so let's go... Okay, we can do it this turn. So let's go... Burning Field. Yes. Pop this one. More heaven attribute up. Pop that. Pop this. Okay, you still have... Okay, you lost all your stuff there, though. That's good. Threat to humanity? You're honestly probably threat to humanity. I'm going to pop that on you, too, just for the extra stuff, because let's try and break through this. So let's go. Because we got invincibles also. Let's go Paradise, Papyrus, Caliburn. Okay. Let's see. That looked like that did a lot. Oh, a lot more than I thought. Nice. Well, we honestly didn't need this. Aside from the fact that, well, now we get to keep our stuff here, so. Because we'll get all our hits there. Nice, okay. And we'll get all 5 of our things. Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. Okay. Break gauge done. Half mil. Oh. Oh god, these are nothing burger battles. These are such okay. I thought that this would be ridiculous. I'm like, okay, last phase. This is where things get crazy. Oh, this was nothing. Okay. This is not the real battle. At all. I'ma touch ya. I'm gonna touch ya. You can't stop me. Here I come, see my— Oh, no! Game's like, don't do that, Joe. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Don't do that. That's so funny. Hopefully it restarts right from the very start of that. Watch it be like, you missed an entire cutscene. It's not gonna be that. That's so funny. All right, let's see here. I'm happy that it happened then and not during some other times. We'll see. All right, let's see here. Come on. This has been a section. This has been crazy. I thought a lot more of this would be the yes, good. Resume. I thought a lot more of this would be the Protea fights. There we go. As expected, he's even more stubborn than I imagined possible. I don't relent in my assault and he keeps pushing forward. With every step, he draws on his inner strength to come closer. With each passing moment, he draws nearer. Part of me has already given up. Beside him, I feel as if I'm acting purely out of desperation. Still, it never even entered my mind that he might use his command spells. I mean, just look at me. Nobody would think our master and servant relationship was still in effect. A little further, and I'll be in reach. He stretches his hand towards me, his gaze deadly serious. I have no idea what could be driving him so fiercely. Doesn't he care about becoming obsolete? Doesn't he care about being looked down on? Seen as worthless? It even has like a filter over it. That's crazy. It's the one thing I'll never understand. For that matter, what did he mean by never understand? Isn't never a stretch? Does that mean there's something you would understand then? The thought is so absurd I laugh in spite of myself. Before I know it, his hand looms before me. What could this be? I don't even know what that could be. Wait. By my command spell. That's it. His command spells are glowing. Part of me is already resigned to my fate. Ereshkigal. Obey me, Ereshkigal? Hang on. What did he say? Kiss me, Ereshkigal. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Wait, we actually get to do it. By my command spell. Oh, that works too. Wake up, Ereshkigal. That's a good one. Okay. I actually am awake. Thanks. That's really funny. That's really funny. Don't faint on me. Come on, get a hold of yourself. Are you sure you're not the one who needs to wake up here? That is the funniest reaction. Just, hi, I am awake. Jeez, what were you thinking? Wasting your only chance on such a pointless order. It wasn't meaningless. How so? You're gonna plant flowers, right? What? Even if your underworld becomes worthless, no one goes there anymore. Even if it's the far reaches of a distant universe, I'll still come visit you one day. I promise. You're really sweet. I can't believe it. What kind of person passed out on the enemy he's just been fighting? It's ridiculous. He's not taking the threat I, a beast, pose at all seriously. Maybe I'm not as intimidating as I thought. I swear. So that's what he meant by never understand. Ereshkigal wouldn't get angry about something like that. She didn't become the Queen of Cure for the glory. Okay, you win. I'm awake now. And now that I am, it's over. The underworld of Anki and the underworld of Aruk shall never meet. With Ereshkigal's feelings having left me, I can't maintain the spirit origin anymore, which means no more Space Beast. Don't worry about keeping your promise to visit me in the farthest reaches of space. I know it's impossible. This battle was enough of a miracle on its own. It'd be a waste to ruin that by piling on more. So, farewell, Master of Earth. Sorry my underworld had neither flowers nor stars for you. I really enjoyed this battle. Just too bad I don't have anywhere to go now that it's over. What if I just summoned you? I did. I hate to say it, I was expecting a little more from that battle, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's okay, because you know what? Maybe they're probably saving the real battle for like BB Dubai, probably, who's so obviously the true final boss. Like, let's be real, her ascension's locked and everything, right? All right, is that last one for now? Okay, it's a long part. Provisional Secretary to the President. Spatial anomalies in the Beast vicinity have returned to normal, and the Moon Dubai-wide communications outage has cleared up. We just received word from our comrades in Area I that the Beast's disappearance has been confirmed. I know, I can see that from here. What's more, the sword sticking in Protea Altar and the sword that was deflected towards the desert region are both gone. Tanner did it! So this is the truest bond a master and servant can share. Men, a hearty round of applause for both of them. Patchy, patchy, patchy. Although it'd be more like clang, clang, clang with them. Very good. Well, then with that, let's get straight to work, my fine 40 comrades who escaped Area I. Now that the battle with the beast is over, go retrieve Nikitish from where she crashed down and bring her to the infirmary. Where did Double X Altar land? The desert. Then send word to Bartholomew. He's still over there. Have him retrieve Double X Altar and take her to the infirmary. And of course, don't forget a proper welcome for Lip when she comes back with him. Don't we know that they're all dead? As for Percival... Oh, well no, he's gone, I guess. As for Percival, who so valiantly defended the tower from Epitaph, after an impact like that, I sadly doubt he's... What's that? You want to go look for him anyway? Very well, go right ahead. Who knows? A servant that brawny just might have survived. As for the other brave servant who saved our lives... The dragon has taken off. Epitaph will reach Old Dubai in 60 seconds. Okay, Master Percival, we're counting on you. Wait, where's Percival? Sir Percival went on ahead to protect the powers. I'll be guarding Old Dubai on my own. I see. So this is why BB changed the sword's predicted impact point. Don't be ridiculous. All hands prepare for emergency evacuation. You too, Mash. Forget about this place. No. Sir Percival's going to deflect Epitaph here, and I'm going to deflect it even further away from the city. Everyone, please brace for impact. What? Can you really do that by yourself? I can. Even if I'm my own... No. I will do this on my own. Oh, is Masher gonna get a buff from this? That'd be nice. You've already taken Mash to the infirmary, yes? So one servant saved the lives of countless citizens of Moon Dubai, while another protected Old Dubai itself. We owe her our lives. Make sure she gets the very best treatment from our top-of-the-line units. Yes, sir. All units move out. Oh, well, that's one matter over and done with. I wish we could go help Protea Altar as well, but I simply don't have any more manpower to spare. I suppose I'll just have to bring in some of Old Dubai's weaklings from the mall and employ them as temporary hands. President Edison? Aren't we going to pick up Tanner too? I would love to, believe me, but we can't pinpoint his location. Remember how he fell into those dark clouds swirling around the beast? There was still no sign of them after they cleared up. Oh, we know he's still in Area I. I have a line open with BB Cosmo right now. She and Kishinami Hakuno should both just be fine. So once they emerge from the underground facilities, I'll have them look for Tanner What is it, Mr. President? Did I make a foolish plebeian mistake? Here. Up there, Lieutenant Boliar. Take a look at the sky. That is the outside of the dome. Outside the dome? But that's just empty space. What? Crimson Moon, Crimson Moon, Crimson Moon? Crimson Moon? Please? Wait, what am I looking at? Mr. President? Mr. President, but that's... No, it can't be it, but it is. That's right, it's Earth. What? Earth itself is falling towards the moon. Oh. It's like reverse Majora's Mask. That would be like a world where Majora's Mask is a good game. We don't have time to worry. Did he really just say that? Oh my god, he is wanting people to comment. We don't have time to worry about an election. All of Moon Dubai is in mortal danger. What the frick? The Earth woke up? And it's coming for us? I was thinking that it was Crimson Moon. But you know who could solve this is Crimson Moon, right? Well, that's not scary. Oh, the shadow of Earth over us. Well, son of a gun, I guess we might have to deal with Crimson Moon, huh? Earthfall. Earthfall. That's terrifying. This section ruled. Alright guys, we'll see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order as we deal with the Earth crashing into the moon. We'll see you then. Ciao.
Yup.